Hello, what's up YouTube photographer Ronic Sweat, and I try in this tutorial you can easily steal color grading and create various presets for your images from any image in Photoshop, and this is what we are going to be focusing more on. And if at all you find the video helpful, I request that you hit the like button on this video because it's going to help you to push and recommend this video to many people out there. So simply smash the like button on this video. So like I said, we are simply going to steal color grading from any image using a Photoshop and later on save it as a preset. So you can create as many presets as you want within Photoshop and apply them to very many images that you have to work on later on in your professional career. So you can see a quick before and after. So this is the image before, and we stored the color grading from this image and we applied it later on to this very image, and this is the after, before and after. So I'm simply going to delete what we copied, or the adjustments that were copied from this very image, so that you can understand it and everything. And I'm as well going to delete this. So I'm simply going to come to my finder and I simply get the image from which we want to extract colors. So I'll just find it right here and simply drag and drop it over the image that we want to color grade or paste the colors onto. So I'm just going to increase the size and simply hit enter. So as soon as the image is placed right there in Photoshop, we are going to come to the background layer and simply come and select it and come and create a curves adjustment layer between our background image, and in this case this is the image that we want color grade, and it is in the middle of also the image from which we're going to copy the color grading from. So after we have done that, basically we're going to come to this icon or the curves adjustment layer icon and make sure it is selected. So in this case you have to ensure and make sure that the curves adjustment layer has been selected in this case. So after you have done this, we're simply going to come to the properties of the curves after selecting the curves adjustment layer icon, and in this case we have the midtones, we have the highlights, the midtones, and the shadows. So this is how the eyedropper tools are going to be moving. So the brightest point, the mid point, and the darkest point. So what we are going to do basically in this case, we are simply going to come to the brightest point and simply double click on it. So after double clicking on the eyedropper tool, make sure the sample is 5x5 average or 3x3. The reason for this, we don't want the eyedropper tool to select the pixel. We want it to have a wider selection within the color range of the selection that we want to target. So after getting the eyedropper tool, it's going to open up the color picker tool adjustment icon or window right here, and we're going to simply zoom in and we're going to use the spacebar key. So you click and hold down the spacebar key to move around and simply look for the brightest area from the image you want to copy the color grading from, and simply left click on that area. So simply click on that brightest area on that image and you can come and simply hit OK. So it is going to bring up this other pop-up window and simply hit no because you don't want to save the color as the default for our curves. So just come and simply hit no. So after you have done that, we're going to do the same for our image that we want color grade. So we're just going to zoom in and we look for the brightest point, which is the highlight on the nose area, and simply left click on it, and you can see that it is going to make the image look closer or resemble more like this very image. And we're going to do the same for the midtones. So double click on the midtone eyedropper tool and zoom in by pressing Ctrl or Command plus, and we are going to simply click on the midtones, which is at this area right here around the cheek area right there, and we're going to come and simply hit OK and simply click on no. So we are going to also target the midtones for our image that we want color grade. So I'm just going to be using the cheek area around here. So you can sample different areas, but I prefer this cheek area because it has more midtones. So I think I'm just going to keep on sampling from this. So you have to keep on clicking, left clicking, and sampling colors from a specific area or point that you want to copy colors from. So at around about this area, this is okay, and the image is now looking or resembling this very photo from which you are copying the colors from. So after you have ensured that the image is close, and if at all it is not close enough, you can proceed and go to the darkest area of the skin tone and you sample the darkest points of the skin tone. So when you're done doing all that, simply close the curves properties and you can simply come to the image that we want to. You can see before and after for the color grading, and the images are now looking alike. So if at all you feel like the image is not close enough, you can simply modify that by coming to the curves adjustment layer and simply coming to selective color, and you can simply add a tiny bit of reds by taking the cyans or taking the cyan slider a little bit towards a -3, and that makes the image look closer. And you can as well come and add a little bit of the contrast to the image, because the image from which you are copying colors from has a little bit more of the contrast. So you can come to the contrast right here and simply pump up the contrast. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this in a group. Just going to group this, and I show you a quick before and after for the color grading. So this is the before after. You can see how close and how these two images are looking alike. So I want to show you how you can easily save it as a preset. So if at all you have a number of photos from which you want to copy color grading from, you can as well follow the same technique. So right now we have grouped this, and the disadvantage of grouping layers is we can't be able to save the preset or the LUT. So we are just simply going to ungroup these layers by clicking on, right clicking on that, and we're going to come to ungroup, and it's going to ungroup. So I'm just going to delete the image from which we copied the color grading from. So with these adjustment layers, these are the layers that are containing our color grading, in this case these 3 layers. So we want to save it as an individual LUT or an individual preset. So in order to save it as an individual preset, we're simply going to come to File, and we're going to come to Export, and we're going to come down to Color Lookup Tables. So when you come to Color Lookup Tables, you're simply going to come right here, and you can add a description for your LUT, and you add copyright information, and the quality has to be 32, and the grid point or has to be set to medium, and make sure it is a cube, because cube files load faster when it comes to Photoshop. And hit OK, and you can now proceed and rename your LUT. So I'm just going to name my LUT to maybe copied LUT, just like that. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop right here. So I'm just going to come and hit save, and it's going to save the color grading as a single preset. So when it is done saving, basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to first of all group this. I just want to show you that this LUT is basically the same thing that we had for our color grading. So I'll just hide that, and I'll just come to the background image and simply come to the adjustments and simply come to color lookup. So when I come to color lookup, I'm simply going to come and click right there, load 3D LUT. I'm just going to look for my LUT, which is named as copied LUT, and simply click on it right there, and you can see it has applied the same color grading. So you can see when I turn this off and I turn this on, basically it is the same color grading that we have. So when you feel like it is too much, you can always come and turn down the opacity for your color grading, or you can as well, if at all it is affecting also the background, you can simply press Ctrl I or Command I on the keyboard to invert the color grading and get the brush tool, the normal brush tool, and make sure the hardness is set all the way to 0, and opacity and the flat 100% with black and white as the foreground color. You can reset by clicking on these 2 icons right there, and with white as the foreground color, you can simply paint on the areas where you want the effect to affect this very image. So just come and paint on those areas, and it's going to basically only be affecting those areas. So just paint on the areas of the skin, and it's only going to be affecting the skin area. So this is how you can easily copy and also save color grading presets from any image on the internet or even on Instagram. Just copy from that image and create your own preset, and also as well apply it to images later on in your workflow within Photoshop. So this is it for this tutorial. And if at all you have loved this, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. If at all you have been watching and you're not subscribed yet to this channel, Ronix from Ronix Photography. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in yet more amazing tutorials. And don't forget to keep practicing and also keep creating.